everyone. Welcome to Mystical Unicorn Tarot. I'm here to do your daily, or if this resonates for any other time, because time is fluid and time is like a social construct. Take it when it resonates, and if it doesn't resonate, leave it. There may be another video that's best for you to get better advice on YouTube. But thank you for joining Mystical Unicorn Tarot. Please remember to thumbs up if this resonates, like, share, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Share it with your friends. Yeah. So guys, I have not been on for a while, and I feel like I really need to do a video. There has been another timeline shift. I'm not sure if anybody who's on my timeline knows that, but it's like things are starting to really take off in our careers. There are things that are mystically changing that we never thought would actually change for the better. There are opportunities that are being offered to us that are allowing us to take a step through the portals that were once closed. There are a lot of synchronicities, a lot of alignments going on in the galaxy, in the universe, whatever you want to call it. It's like, no problem. It's basically like there's a lot of new beginnings. It's a lot of emotional new beginnings, especially with the Pisces full moon tomorrow. Well, the moon has already moved in Pisces recently, but it will be in Pisces for like the next day and a half or so. But tomorrow night will be the like the highest point of where it will be most effective. And guess what tomorrow's date is? Friday the 13th. Okay. Everybody thinks that's such a bad luck date, but it's really not. Once you add up those numbers, right? Since Frida is Friday, right? And that's like a good day to celebrate, right? It's a celebration day. Then we have 1 plus 3. That equals 4. Foundation, stability, family, home. So it's like, when did it ever become a bad luck staple? That's like calling the black cat bad luck. They only ever called it bad luck because people of darker skin was called bad luck. But now people are changing their mind and opening their mindsets, changing the way that they were brought up and the things that they were taught. So now they're able to be offered different things in life where, where it's most necessary to get to without being hindered by what you were taught in the past. The first card we have out for the collective, we have the Mother of Cups. So somebody is like wanting to share their emotions. Somebody could be in a very emotional state. This could just be people embodying this energy for this Pisces full moon this weekend, and people are deciding to emotionally cut off certain situations. I ask that you guys, if you are cutting off a situation, or you're leaving a job, or you're leaving a home life, or you're leaving a relationship, whatever it is, I ask that you make the right decision, not the decision that's out of the emotions right there at that time, but the emotions that you need to get through to actually figure out what it is. I just saw angel number 333. So if you have to look up that meaning, go right there. If it resonates with you, go ahead and look. Somebody is needing to make a decision. It could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio together with an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, because we have the Queen of Cups and the King of Swords here. So this could also be a couple basically not knowing if they want to go forward in this journey anymore. They're not knowing if they want to put up that fight. I feel like things are a burden with the Ten of Swords. So this is like you trying to figure out, how can I get the most out of this situation? Okay, and also the signs don't mean anything. You could just be embodying this cold, cut off energy, and the person you're with is just all in their emotions. But somebody's like making a decision to put down a burden, because it's just like, no matter which ways you look at the situation, it's not gonna get better. It's like, yeah, you can stay in a Ten of Swords situation, but you're gonna continue to still learn the same lessons over and over and over again. Things will not be able to be peaceful, because it's just like, how the situation is like destined to turn out, but yet you still stay in it. we have the Eight of Wands. So there's some kind of communication that's going to happen within this situation. Whoever this is dealing with, I please ask you, if this is a situation that needs to be ended, please take your time and or be cautious of the words you use. Don't leave a situation and create bad karma for yourself. Really take the time to figure out why things didn't work out. Help that person figure out why things didn't work out. Look at it from a bigger perspective, because everybody's not meant to stay in everybody's life all throughout their life. Everybody's here for a season, a reason, whatever it is. But it's best that you ask this person, or you can sit down and try and talk with this person to figure out why things went bad for you guys and why things went sour. Okay. You won't be able to go through and figure out what are the lessons you need to learn to get to the next level in your life, especially with trying to deal with somebody else's karma, BS, whatever it is. Somebody's narcissistic and you're not. You're sitting here in the way of their karma. Why do you want to do that? Anything else for this person before I re-pull this shuffle? Because I feel like this is very specific for someone. This could be someone's divine masculine that I'm talking to right now, or it could be somebody who embodies that energy of like a boss-like figure. Somebody is wanting to cut off a situation because it's a lot of confusion. It's a lot of mental. There's no clarity. There's a lot of mental confusion. There's scattered thoughts. There's worrisome. There's mind games. There's manipulation. Somebody could be doing this too in Aquarius. So like I said, this is the second time this air energy is coming out. And it could be that there's an Aries here in the middle. It could just be that there's, I see like 4 different people here. But this could just be like, there's a lot of confusion between 3 people. And then there's like an extra person. Maybe somebody didn't even know there's another person on the side. We have the Ace of Swords. Somebody's gonna find out the truth. And I feel like, wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I feel like it could have to do with somebody who is seeing 8 a lot. Somebody who could somebody who feels like they're very connected to the universe. Like they're very infinitely abundant. Like somebody feels like they're able to get whatever they want, but their emotions are at a loss. But they're needing to change your perspective on the situation, for the simple fact that if you are able to ground yourself in all these other areas of your life, you will be able to move forward and do what it is that you need to do. Okay? That was a very specific message. I started off out the reading wrong anyway, and I'm going to start over. But I'm going to get a collective for everybody who's here on the live. Any messages, advice from your divine masculine to divine feminine. I'm going to be using the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck. So we're going to get an Oracle card, okay? Alright. What does the master want to say?
Nancy, Father, please come to the middle of this. Nancy, please come to the middle of this.
And what is he going to do? Wow. Okay. So the masculine's energy right now is patience and fruition. He wants to let you know that things can't come to fruition unless you have that patience. You can't hope for a plant to grow overnight. I mean, sometimes it does with the molecular construct or whatever it is. But he's not trying to let you to focus on that right now. Focus on when it's going to sprout and what you're going to do with that seed you sown. Okay? No, I'm at my school. I'm at a school. Yo, Mark. Somebody just asked me if I'm at a jail.
Are you in jail?
Yes, they can see me. They asked me if I'm at a jail.
I mean, the background.
Look, the white t-shirt too.
Oh yeah. And your hair down, like,
Yo, nah, I work as a teacher in the school, but the masculine is one, like I said, to let you know that there's some kind of opportunity. Like I said, on my live earlier on Facebook, this is the last palindrome week of the century, which means for the next 1,000 years, there will not be a date that is the same forward as it is backwards. Yeah, they are. And it's like today's date is 9/12/19. Read it backwards. It's the same thing. 9/1/2/9. No, 9/1/2/19. Okay, it's the same thing forward. It is backwards. All right. So use these special synchronicities and alignments of the universe to help you bring the things that you want to fruition. I feel like somebody has to keep in touch with the moon cycles so much that they have learned how to easily manifest anything that it is that they want. It could be a bird that's following you around that's kind of being your guide right now. I feel like it's your masculine sent. Wow. If anybody was on my live, okay, my masculine was in a different form. I have never realized that there's a bee right there. But if you go on my Facebook Live, 5 minutes before I had to go back to lunch, a bee was like right here. It was chasing me off live. I'm just like, okay, 5 more minutes. I'm gonna do like 2 or 3 more readings, and then all of a sudden, when it was time for me to go, the bee would not leave me alone. It wouldn't even want to let me shut up my live. So this is definitely like resonating, but it's just basically there could be a spirit guide around you that you think is following you, but this person is like sending like prayers out into the universe for you to be protected or guided in some way. Maybe you don't know this person is praying for you, and now that's like some kind of nourishment to your soul. You're finding that this person waking up is like a dream come true. You're finding that this person surrendering to the universe and surrendering to their call is actually a beautiful thing, and them needing to actually step into their new beginning. I feel like once they surrender to the universe, because it says, I said, what action would a masculine take? And what is he going to do? He's going to surrender to his new beginning. Something is going to start over. Something is going to happen once these portals fully come into fruition. Like today, the portal was about trusting yourself. Yesterday was about new beginnings. Tomorrow is going to be about something else, I forget. But it's causing you to look through that portal and look at things from a different perspective and as they are not. Like, look at these 2 portal cards. On one side is something, on the other side is not. You're looking at something like it's not going to bring you any happiness, any joy, but in reality, you don't know what's going to happen because you have never actually lived on that frequency. You have never been through that life lesson. You have never been through that experience. So how would you know what to expect from that job, from that new relationship, from that new house, from the new school, wherever you are, whatever it is that you're doing new right now? You can't expect to go into it 100% when you've never done it before. I cannot say that again. But what you can be is open-minded to what is going on around you. Be open-minded to being taught new things, especially with the surrender card. Your masculine is asking for you to surrender to the outcome of this situation right now. They know that things are rocky, and they know that things are kind of like only in the 5D right now, and because things are only in the spiritual realm and you guys only see each other in the dream state, it's like, what can this person actually prove to you? Now this person is actually going inside and figuring out why the situation got the way that it did. But the situation was hindered from over thousands of years. This is a situation, a relationship, a commitment, whatever you want to call it, from something that you, before you were first reincarnated, okay? I was watching Missy XI_Missy's live the other day, and she was basically talking about how the past, present, and future are somehow aligning right now. Everything that happened in the past, everything that happened in the present, everything that happened in the future, everything is somehow simultaneously like happening all at one time. And because that's happening all at one time, we're being shown, like, how do I put this into perspective? we're being shown that we kind of have free range, free will. We can change our destiny. We can change the way things are going in our life because it's. I will literally say like I want to be in a relationship with my divine masculine, but then I realized it's like this whole thing is not about being with my divine masculine. I had to work on myself. I had to try to work on making up plans to work on the earth, to work on the world, to raise the vibration of everyone around me. You get what I'm saying? The only thing that is hindering this thing was just like, oh, I just want him. But I was wanting him for selfish reasons, and not for the power we actually had together. We actually have good power together that helps change the, what do you call it? The vibration of the world. But it's just like, like I said, going back, follow me here, okay? Going back to your first reincarnation, right? Not knowing much all the way in the past, you guys have messed up with each other over and over and over again. No matter what I am here in the 3D, I am a girl, right? I could have been a guy in the past life. And being masculine in the past couple of years, guys have run through women over and over again, okay? So I could have been the guy in that lifetime, and now I have feminine aspects about myself where I want to heal myself, but now he's the female that is like running through everybody. But it's basically like, I don't even know how to explain this. If you guys know, you know. You know this is a back and forth thing. You know things are ever changing. You know there's a tide that's always up and down, up and down. You know that this is your yin-yang situation, and you know that whatever you're doing, this person is doing. But it's just like, what vibration, bless you, what vibration are you guys on to actually match each other, to actually keep each other going? I'm getting thrown off the track. I'm picking up on a lot of people's other energies. For patience, okay? I'm about to pull another card because it's like people dancing in front of me. It's distracting. We have the festival, all right? We have creates an energetic blueprint for a fantastic party or event. This person is wanting you, okay? Your masculine is wanting you to be patient so that he can create something and make something bloom for you guys. Something that's gonna last for lifetimes, okay? This person is trying to create long-lasting generational wealth, but I feel like this person feels caught up in their head. I feel like the only way that they're going to bring something to fruition is if they get out of their head and if they let that fear go. Your masculine could be dealing with a lot of anxiety and depression right now. It could have to deal with a past relationship, and because they are not trying to heal themselves from the triggers that have happened in the past, things are not going forward the way they need to go forward in this lifetime, okay? We have nourishment. We have tree of life. True wisdom is making good decisions and choices in life, okay? New beginnings. We have prosperity. And we have 2 full moons out here. No, we have 3. We have this full moon. We have this one. So we have a green corn moon. We have a harvest moon. Oh, wow! The moon tomorrow is called the harvest moon. And the freaking card came out. This card came out earlier. Oh, my gosh. And then we have this 3rd full moon. So like I said, in future are lining up to basically clear everything that has ever happened. It's like, okay, now I'm getting the message. Everything, all right, so there are 10 timelines in front of you. Imagine 10 different timelines. We're right here in the middle, right? But we have a decision to go. I can make a decision. I can leave the building. I can end up going late. I cannot tell anybody at all, or I can just quit. There's like other options that can go along with that. It's like that one path will lead to something else. Right now, with the past, the present, and the future lining up, you are able to fix any mistakes that have happened in the past. It's because it's like you are fixing, it's like you're fixing what has happened in the past with you, and that's also fixing other timelines, if that makes sense. And what's the last card with surrender? So we have protection. This person wants to let you know that they're protecting